I'm no cowboy. It's multiple sclerosis month. Thanks for checking this out. Hi, friends. It's Adam. Little MS awareness for everybody. Why not be more aware? Um, I'm trying to make these videos to help people like me. Obviously, you can see by looking at me, I don't feel too well. I could barely see. So, some MS awareness. I figured I can break it down to two angles. And multiple sclerosis is a tricky disease. There's not many ways to find if you have it. Now, if you do have it, sucks to be you, man. That's some rough news to get because there is no cure. There's no way to fix it. The two ways they figure it out is one is through an MRI and the other is through a spinal tap. I could be wrong. Maybe there's more ways. That's the last that I knew were the two ways to spot it. how it how I noticed that something was wrong. It kind of started with my eyesight, then maybe my balance too. It's hard to say which one was first because I just don't remember. I kind of noticed them at the same time. The eyesight one, if you have multiple sclerosis, it is going to mess with your eyesight. Your eyesight is an issue. So, for example, I used to love to read, particularly my phone, not so much books. Just maybe it's the bigger page, maybe my eyes bug out, but apparently I had multiple sclerosis. Who knew? Now I might be able to read for a certain part of the day. I might get like an hour or two where my eyes work well enough to where I can hold something in front of me and read it, but it's basically like it's basically like trying to watch ants crawl around on a piece of paper. Everything moves. So your eyesight does kind of go. I forget the word they used for it. Optic neuritis. I'm not sure. Don't quote me. I think that's what they first diagnosed me with. But those, the balance that happened with kind of like breaking my legs, running around playing games with my kids when I taught kids martial arts. I used to play games with the adults, but I did notice that owners of schools don't really like dodgeballs and props being thrown around or used as weapons. The noodle game was fun, if you know what that is. Dodgeball is fun. I don't care how old you are. You're going to run. You're going to play dodgeball. If you don't, you're missing out. I used to play. But I remember, I don't know if it was kids' class, but running around, I was kind of like, I'm going to break my own ankle. I got to be careful. I did chill out. The eyesight happened more with my coach. I was watching him show technique, and it got to a point where, as the class was ending, and I'm assuming because my body temperature went up and I was working out, sweating, I would see like double of him. I used to sit there and go like this. I can't imagine how weird I was. I also used to get so bad to where I used to hide because I couldn't get into the lineup to bow out and give props. It's kind of like baseball, you give props after every class. That's very common in jiu-jitsu academies, and I couldn't even do that. So I used to hide and cry sometimes because I didn't know what was happening. Come to find out, obviously I had multiple sclerosis. And find out further, I'm really glad I did that and I didn't listen to anybody. If most people, oh, you should stop, you should do this. And actually, the old way with multiple sclerosis was they were very against physical fitness and getting the heart rate up. Come to find out that that's not true. When you have multiple sclerosis, it is good to exercise, keep your heart rate up. Now that I'm the way I am certainly glad that I worked out and I did all those things till failure, boy. So I know what it's like to work out till failure. It is kind of important. Well, happy MS Awareness Month. Unfortunately, there's a lot of awareness months. This one's for multiple sclerosis. If you have it, I feel bad for you. Help spread the word. Feel free to share this video and ask questions. If there is something that you think could help me, making these videos after everything's new, I don't know what the hell I'm doing with anything. If you have any input whatsoever, feel free to leave a comment. I will obviously read it and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. A lot of changes coming up, so be prepared for this whole video thing I'm doing. I had to do something, might as well be this. Thank you.